The Tuktuk was a passport for having fun. Sri Lanka has a wow, wow, wow factor to it. Just this wonderful interaction with the Sri Lankan people. I had 4 stops by police. Why Sri Lanka? So many reasons. Sri Lanka has a wow, wow, wow factor to it. We love adventure, and Sri Lanka has so many opportunities. Beaches, mountains, kite surfing, walking. But I think it's partly because the weather in Europe is terrible at this time of year. It's cold, it's wet, and Sri Lanka has this beautiful climate, but also beautiful people and beautiful culture. So everything was special, wasn't it? What was great for you?
For me, the sweetless life in this country, and I would like to try a tuk-tuk, travel tuk-tuk in this country. But I didn't know they have electric tuk-tuk, and when Paul said me, it's better to travel in electric tuk-tuk, I said yes, why not? So it was for this reason we come here.
Well, my partner, Helene and I have been traveling together, so we've been a couple, and couples are so much better than if you did it on your own, because you share all the experiences, all the highs, 1 or 2 little lows, but I think that we had this incredible sharing the planning together, sharing the driving is really important. And my funny story, but for this, is that 3 police stops within our first 3 weeks. Helene was the driver, and I was feeling really proud that I had not been stopped. But by the end of it, I had 4 stops by police. She was only on 3, so proved that she was the better driver. What do you remember?
Pour moi, je vais parler en français, je ne savais pas que nous serions les premiers conducteurs en électrique tuk-tuk, et j'ai été très surprise de voir qu'à chaque endroit, énormément de personnes nous arrêtaient pour prendre des photos et nous poser les mêmes questions. Combien de kilomètres vous pouvez faire? Combien coûte un électrique tuk-tuk? Et combien de temps pour recharger l'électrique tuk-tuk? Partout. J'avais l'impression d'être une princesse.
Yeah, no, and it's true. Every time we stopped, we would have 10, 20, sometimes 100 tuk-tuk drivers around us. And it was just this wonderful interaction with the Sri Lankan people. It was a gateway to have brilliant conversations and brilliant experiences. So yeah, the tuk-tuk was a passport for having fun. Wow, we were here for 3 months, and we've visited Sri Lanka a few times beforehand. Actually, we are so old. We were here 40 years ago, 20 years ago, and Elena was most recently here 5 years ago. We love the country. There's so many places to go to and such variety. You know, the people, the country, there are endless possibilities. Whether you want extreme adventure, I'm a kite surfer, so we went up to the northwest. But of the top 3, what would your top 3 be, Elena?
Pour moi, le sud, Kangal, est une très belle plage, et nous avions bungalow sur la plage. Dans la nuit, nous dormions à l'extérieur, nous avons entendu du bruit et nous avons vu une énorme tortue pondre sur la plage. Donc pour moi, ça reste un très beau souvenir. J'ai beaucoup aimé les montagnes aux alentours de Ela. Pas le carrefour où il y a tous les touristes, mais à l'extérieur, où on marche à travers les plantations de thé, les montagnes, les cascades, les rivières. C'était merveilleux. Mon 3e emplacement préféré, c'est Annadurapura, pour son histoire, les temples anciens, le site et tous les bassins, le système d'irrigation d'eau. J'ai trouvé ça merveilleux.
There are such variety in that already. I would add Kalpita here,
Yes.
which is the kite surfing location, northwest coast. Beautiful beaches, fabulous seafood there, and of course great kiting with brilliant winds there. I think overall, one of our favourite things about Sri Lanka are the small villages.
Yes.
And there are so many experiences we had just stopping and having a coconut and chatting to a family. And that is what Sri Lanka, for me, is its real magic, is getting to know the people in the countryside. For us, it was just every day was just a huge load of fun and just such a pleasure. People were always smiling, and that stands out.
Pour moi, l'essentiel, c'est d'avoir Google Maps. Avec Google Maps, nous pouvons aller n'importe où. Et partager la conduite aussi quand on conduit longtemps. Conduire sur les petites routes et non sur les grands axes. Pour sécurité, pour la sécurité.
Yeah, I mean, the safety is a key point. You're not allowed on autoroutes anyway, but some of the busy roads you can't avoid, like through Colombo. But if you can, take a bit more time, take the smaller roads, it's safer, and also you have all these great experiences. Just stopping at a small restaurant, meeting a family that's maybe working in the fields or whatever. So those would be our tips. Other ones, I'd say equipment-wise, have some small binoculars, travel binoculars are great. An adapter, plug charger, it's a small thing, but it allows you then to always charge your phone so you can capture the experiences. I guess my last one is try to take time, because if you're rushing, you don't get those special moments so much. And if you can take your time, the experience is twice as good. One of the big changes in traveling is trying to put something back. So some people call it e-tourism, call it sustainability. For us, it was starting by having an electric tuk-tuk. But there are so many other ways that you can make a difference to the country you're visiting. Being responsible tourists is something that we all must take seriously. For example, whenever we go somewhere, and we saw so many tourists doing this, is just take a bag and picking up plastic on a beach. Small things make a difference. Being more aware of the community around you, understanding about water shortages and looking after that. Just being there to be part of this revolution of sustainability and help share that message. So I think many of these trends now are becoming important to younger people just to make a difference. For example, tuktukrental.com are now linking with a charity that I came across randomly in Sri Lanka, which is called Planet Protectors. And they have this incredible plant a tree. And not only can you plant a tree yourself, but you can see it on a geolocator. So you see your tree, that it's an endangered indigenous species, and it's low cost but high impact. So small ways you can really contribute to making a difference and leaving a country better than you found it. And if we can all do that, then we're fulfilling our part of the bargain, because Sri Lanka gives us so much.